My name is Bennett. I'm from North Carolina. Remember, always keep it realistic.
Welcome back to Realistic Fishing. I see some kayaks and some canoes out here. It's gonna rain in about an hour. Despite this, we're gonna try and catch a bass on a pit boss. We'll try a few more casts, but it's not looking good over here. Nothing yet. I'm not impressed by any bluegill or anything else I've seen. I think we're gonna go try somewhere else before it starts raining. Last cast. All right, let's go somewhere else. Oh, it stinks over here like death and decay. Maybe it's that dead animal over there. It smells like a sewage treatment plant. Is it this? Oh, it might be. Look at this giant catfish. The meat was cut off, then it was thrown here to rot. Look at this, another one. Stinking, rotting catfish corpse. Should I try a gulp minnow? Should I try a float rig or something just to avoid the skunk? Or do I take the skunk? Do I take the L? Cool, look at that. It's like a rescue boat. It's towing someone. Hey, it's towing another boat. It's getting a little crazy. I don't have much time left. Here it comes. Time to go. Holy.
Keep it realistic.
Hey, keep it realistic.
Keep it realistic. Keep it realistic.
Today I have a package full of lures that I purchased from Diesel Baits. We're going to get this unboxed, we're going to get rigged up, and we're going to see if we can catch a bass or a bluegill depending on what's in here. Alright, here's the business card. Diesel Baits is an online custom soft plastic bait company. I'm pretty sure the guy is active military. All right, let's see what we got. Here we have a mixed bag. He may have sent some of these just for me to try as some freebies. We got some swim baits in here, some worms, even some craws it looks like. Here we have some whiptails, or I'm not sure what you call this. I call it a whiptail. It's a little crappie bait in a pewter color. Here we have some little artificial minnows in the 1-inch size. Looks like he also threw in a few helgramites in the same color. We also got some trout fishing eggs. I'm not doing much trout fishing since it's the bluegill and bass season. And finally, oh man, this is the one. These look like 10-inch worms. So we're gonna start out with a Ned Rig jig head, a mushroom jig head, and we're gonna fish the helgramites in here. And I brought this 4-inch worm as a backup plan And if I don't get any bites, we can always change it up. So yeah, we're going with the helgramite first. Let's get this on a Ned rig and see if we can get a bite. That's it right there. As you can see, the water level is high. Not as high as it once was, but it is flooded. Can't get to that swing right now. Anyway, let's make a few casts. Fingers crossed we can get a bass. I'm not going to have a ton of casting distance on this. I think that's a 1/16 ounce jig head. But we're going to feel it out and see how it goes. Let's check that drag before I get that first bite. I don't want to lose the first fish because it's too tight or too loose.
My name is Harper Grace, and this is Realistic Fishing. Keep it realistic.
Yeah, see what it's doing? It's picking up a bunch of fine hair, green hair, probably off the bottom. I also brought that worm to try on the Ned rig. The Ned rig is a very snaggy rig. If you fish a Ned rig, get ready to lose a bunch of them, unless you're fishing in the sand or in the mud. But if you have any kind of plants, rocks, riprap, logs, sticks, branches, anything like that, you're gonna catch them all. Once again, green hair, mermaid hair. Since I know that way is more logs, down trees, and super snaggy stuff, we're gonna skip that for now, and we're gonna turn around and work the other direction. We're gonna turn around and work the other way, because I know this will just get snagged right away. All right, we're going with the worm. We're gonna take the helgramite off, but we're still gonna fish the Ned rig. All right, now we're going with this.
Merry Christmas to you. Ho, 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 ho. And keep it realistic.
Let's see if our luck changes fishing the worm. I can get more distance, that's for sure. If the weight is doing its thing, it should stand up when it hits the bottom. Then it might slowly tip over, and then it's time to twitch it again. And hopefully the lure stays interesting even if it gets a little of that hair on it. The helgramite was kind of small and might not be so appealing covered in hair. We're gonna quickly go back and cover the same water I previously fished, but with the worm this time. Fish. Hey, there's a carp too. Look at how crazy this looks. Whatever's going on. I got a bass on the line. I got carp getting spooked. Wow, look at this bass trying to swim away with that lure in his mouth. That's a good looking bass. Nice and easy, right up to the bank. Let's go pick him up. There we go. There we go. That's a nice chunker of a bass. He's hooked right in the corner of the mouth and some of that soft tissue. He wasn't coming off. Yes. Yes, there we go. Check out this beautiful bass I just caught on a Diesel Baits worm on a Ned rig. I sure am glad I changed off of the helgramite because I just got this beauty right here. Let's get a quick picture so you can see the size from a different angle. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's a beautiful bass. Look at that tummy on it. I would say this is close to 2 pounds. The tail is a little bit bloody because it's in the post-spawn. It's healing up. But man, what a beautiful fish. Let's let this beautiful bass go. Look at it down there.